The credit card mistake secretly costing people thousands. What if I told you that one small mistake on your credit card could quietly cost you hundreds or even thousands of dollars over time? And most people don't even realize they're making it. Every month, millions of people proudly make their credit card payment. But many are paying the wrong amount. They think they're doing everything right. They're not late. They're making the payment the bank asked for. Yet they're still paying interest month after month, year after year. The result? Many people stay trapped in debt much longer than they expected. Today I'm going to show you the 4 different credit card payment options, explain exactly what each one means, and reveal which payment can help you avoid interest, protect your credit score, and save the most money. By the end of this video, you'll understand credit card payments better than most people. Let's get started. Stop paying your credit card the wrong way. The beginner's guide that could save you tens of thousands. Welcome to Crazy Money Daily. Hi everyone, I'm Mr. Travis, and welcome back to Crazy Money Daily, the channel where we make money, investing, credit, and personal finance so simple that anyone can understand it. Our mission is simple: to help everyday people make smarter financial decisions, avoid expensive mistakes, and build wealth one step at a time. Whether you're getting your first credit card or trying to improve your financial future, you're in the right place. Before we go further, subscribe. Before we go any further, take 2 seconds to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Here on Crazy Money Daily, we release beginner-friendly videos covering credit cards, credit scores, saving money, investing Bitcoin, passive income, building wealth, financial freedom. If that's something you're interested in, you're going to love what's coming next. Now let's dive in. What are your 4 credit card payment options? Every month when you log into your credit card account, you'll probably notice several payment options. These usually include minimum payment, statement balance, outstanding balance, or total balance. Custom payment, sometimes called other amount. At first glance, they all look similar. After all, they're all ways to pay your credit card. But here's the important part: each option affects your finances differently. Some options cost you far more in interest than others. Understanding these choices can make a big difference over time. Let's look at each one. Minimum payment explained, the most expensive option. Let's start with the minimum payment. This is usually the smallest amount your credit card company requires you to pay by the due date to keep your account in good standing. Imagine your credit card balance is $2,000. Your minimum payment might only be $30 or $40. That sounds affordable. But here's the problem. A large portion of that payment may go toward interest rather than reducing what you originally borrowed. That means your balance can shrink very slowly. Paying only the minimum month after month can significantly increase the total amount of interest you pay over time. The minimum payment is helpful if you're temporarily facing financial hardship because it can help you avoid a late payment. However, if possible, try not to rely on it as your long-term strategy. If paying only the minimum is all you can manage right now, consider avoiding new purchases until your balance is under better control. Statement balance. Explained how to avoid paying interest. Now let's talk about the statement balance. This is the amount shown on your monthly statement at the end of your billing cycle. If you pay the entire statement balance by the due date, many credit cards allow you to avoid interest on new purchases during the grace period. Here's an example. Suppose your monthly statement says you owe $1,000. If you pay the full $1,000 by the due date, you may avoid interest on those purchases. But if you pay only $999 and leave just $1 unpaid, you could lose the benefit of the grace period, depending on your card's terms, and interest may begin to apply. That's why many financially successful people focus on paying the full statement balance every month whenever they can. It's one of the simplest ways to use a credit card responsibly. Outstanding balance versus statement balance. Now let's clear up another area that confuses many beginners. The outstanding balance, sometimes called the current balance or total balance, includes your statement balance, plus any new purchases you've made since your statement closed. For example, your statement balance might be $1,000. Then, after your statement date, you spend another $200. Your outstanding balance becomes $1,200. Do you have to pay the full $1,200 to avoid interest? Not necessarily. Millions of people proudly make their credit card payment, but many are paying the wrong amount. By the end of this video, you'll understand credit card payments better than most people. Let's get started. Stop paying your credit card the wrong way. The beginner's guide that could save you tens of thousands. Welcome to Crazy Money Daily. Hi everyone, I'm Mr. Travis, and welcome back to Crazy Money Daily, the channel where we make money, investing, credit, and personal finance so simple that anyone can understand it. Imagine paying your credit card every single month and still staying in debt for over 10 years. Sounds impossible? Unfortunately, millions of people are doing exactly that without realizing it. Today I'm going to show you the 4 ways to pay your credit card, which one saves you the most money, and which one quietly makes banks richer. Your credit card isn't the enemy. In many cases, paying the statement balance by the due date is enough to avoid interest on eligible new purchases, provided you continue to meet your card's grace period requirements. Paying the full outstanding balance isn't wrong. It simply means you're also paying for purchases that aren't due yet. Making partial payments throughout the month. Here's a strategy many organized cardholders use. Instead of waiting until the due date, they make several smaller payments throughout the month. For example, you spend $100 this week. You pay it. Next week you spend another $150. You pay that too. By the time your statement arrives, there may be very little left to pay. This can help you stay within your budget and keep your credit utilization lower. Remember, most credit card issuers allow you to make multiple payments during the month. You're not limited to just one payment. Which payment option is best? So which option should you choose? If you're able to do so, paying the full statement balance by the due date is often the best approach because it can help you avoid interest on eligible purchases while keeping your account in good standing. If you have extra money available and want to reduce your current balance even further, paying the full outstanding balance is also perfectly fine. The minimum payment should generally be viewed as a last resort when money is tight. The important thing is to choose a payment strategy you can maintain consistently. Common credit card mistakes. Let's finish by looking at mistakes that can become expensive. Biggest credit card mistakes: only making minimum payments, missing payment deadlines, spending more than you can repay, ignoring interest charges, believing minimum payment means you're paying off your debt quickly, paying only the minimum payment every month, missing payment due dates, spending more than you can comfortably repay, maxing out your credit card, applying for too many credit cards at once, ignoring your monthly statements. Remember, a credit card is a financial tool. Used responsibly, it can be convenient and help build a positive credit history. Crazy Money Daily Golden Rules: always pay on time. Whenever possible, pay your full statement balance by the due date. Avoid carrying high-interest debt. Make extra payments during the month if it helps your budget. Treat your credit card like a payment tool, not free money. Final message: remember, credit cards aren't bad. Used wisely, they can help you build credit and make purchases conveniently. Used carelessly, they can become one of the most expensive forms of debt. Knowing the difference could save you hundreds or even thousands of dollars over time. Financial disclaimer: this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. It should not be considered financial, legal, tax, or investment advice. Credit card terms, interest calculations, grace periods, and fees vary by issuer and country. Always read your credit card agreement and consult a qualified financial professional before making financial decisions. Hi everyone, I appreciate you all and your opinions, as well as your ideas or questions you may have about money, finance, investing, business, personal finance, Bitcoin, smart contracts, insurance, banks, banking, credit unions, stocks, bonds, ETFs, high-yield savings accounts, Roth IRA, 401k, money motivation, wealth affirmations, and more. We are creating playlists covering the topics above and additional topics such as making money with AI, beginner investing strategies, Bitcoin and cryptocurrency explained, passive income ideas, personal finance and budgeting, business growth and entrepreneurship, YouTube growth and online income, wealth building habits and mindset. Each video builds on the last, helping you expand your knowledge one step at a time. Choose a playlist that matches your current goal. Watch a few videos in order, take notes, and apply what you learn. Small actions repeated consistently can lead to meaningful progress. Before you go, here are 4 ways you can support the Crazy Money Daily community. 1. Subscribe. Click the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest videos on money, investing, AI, business, and financial education. 2. Like this video. If you found value in today's content, please give this video a thumbs up. It helps YouTube recommend our videos to more people who are looking to improve their financial knowledge. 3. Join the conversation, leave a comment below, and answer today's question. Tell me, if you had $1,000 to invest in yourself today, what skill would you choose to learn, and why? We read your comments, and many future videos are inspired by your questions. 4. Share this video. If you know someone who wants to learn more about AI, investing, or building financial skills, share this video with them. Learning together can make the journey even more rewarding. Welcome to Crazy Money Daily, where financial education meets innovation. If you're a brand, fintech company, investment platform, AI business, financial institution, entrepreneur, educator, or YouTube creator, we'd love to connect with you. Our mission is to build a trusted global community focused on smarter investing, responsible wealth building, business growth, financial literacy, artificial intelligence, and the future of money. We're actively looking to collaborate with financial and investment brands, AI and technology companies, business software and SaaS providers, educational platforms, personal finance experts, entrepreneurs and startup founders, YouTube creators and podcast hosts, industry leaders who want to educate and inspire audiences. Whether you're interested in sponsorships, product reviews, interviews, educational collaborations, affiliate partnerships, podcast appearances, or co-created content, we'd be excited to explore opportunities that provide real value to our audience. At Crazy Money Daily, we believe the best partnerships are built on trust, transparency, and a shared commitment to helping people make informed financial decisions. If you'd like to collaborate, advertise, or grow with us, subscribe to the channel, join our community, and reach out through the contact information in our channel description. Together, let's educate, innovate, and inspire the next generation of investors, entrepreneurs, and creators. Welcome to Crazy Money Daily, where smart money starts with smart knowledge. Next episode preview. In our next episode, we'll explore one of the hottest topics in finance, Bitcoin's next bull run, what smart investors are watching before the next major market move. We'll discuss how market cycles have worked historically, key concepts to understand before investing, common risks, and why many investors focus on research, diversification, and long-term thinking instead of trying to predict short-term price movements. If that sounds interesting, click the next video or start the playlist now. Thank you. Thank you for spending part of your day with us. No matter where you are in your financial journey, remember that every step forward counts. Keep learning, keep asking questions, and keep making thoughtful decisions that move you closer to your goals. Until next time, this is Crazy Money Daily, helping you learn smarter, invest wiser, and build a stronger financial future, one day at a time. We'll see you in the next video. Final thoughts and call to action: knowledge is one of the best investments you can make. The more you understand how credit works, the better financial decisions you'll be able to make. If this video helped you understand credit card payments, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to Crazy Money Daily. Share this video with someone who has a credit card. They'll likely learn something valuable. Then leave a comment below and tell me, which payment option have you been using? Thank you so much for watching. I'm Mr. Travis, and this is Crazy Money Daily,
Welcome to Crazy
where we
Money
help you
Daily.
make smarter
We
money
simplify
decisions
personal
every
finance.
single day.
Watch your
Until
channel
next
grow
time,
fast.
stay smart,
Subscribe
stay
and
disciplined,
engage today.
and keep building your financial future.